He won't unlock that door for some reason.
It won't unlock either one of them?
Nope. He gives him a will not turn. Jeff's out there, prosecutor's out there, Victor's out there, but no defense, so.
Which case are you talking about? Because we got three.
Boy, nobody had three.
There's three different defendants. Goodman, Hayes, and Baker.
Does Jeff have all of them?
I have no idea.
Jeff is here, Jeff is not. I'm asking you to lock the door on either way. You're coming in or out.
Say that again?
A master key does not work on those doors.
All right, so how do I get people in the courtroom for the trials that
You
are?
have to stand there. Let them in. It will not unlock. How about this
All right,
one?
grab a door stop from somewhere. I've got extra door stops.
Right as you go into his office, just look right there on the ledges.
Thanks.
I got the YouTube back streaming, live streaming, and it's recording. I didn't think you wanted that recorded on.
Yeah, I don't want it on it, but it's not a big deal if it was.
Okay.
Better not to, just in case we get into something. Paula, do you know who the attorney is on Hayes, other than the fact that it's MIDC? Or not Hayes, Baker, I mean.
Jeff has Goodman and Hayes, and then Baker's the one that Teresa said Leanna was going to show on.
Okay.
Is Keith going to open the courtroom?
No.
That's probably why they had those doors propped open the other day when we were doing exams. You can't even get it open. It's almost 2 o'clock, we can go see what's going on.
I'll send Dan in a minute.
Pardon?
We'll send Dan in a minute.
Okay.
What bothers me is we're 4 weeks into this, and this is the first I've heard that the keys won't open any one of those doors.
Maybe he didn't know, because he usually is downstairs in the criminal department.
want the door open. Otherwise, it's gonna be locked.
As long as people can get in. Hello, Jeff.
I somehow feel the desire to genuflect.
Feel free. Do you know if we have any of Goodman's victims here?
Yes, Your Honor, we have one victim, we have no Mr. Goodman.
Yeah, no way.
Do you
Mr.
have,
Goodman.
do you happen to know which one of the three victims?
Yes, her first name is Ashley.
Ashley?
Yes, Your Honor. And I'll give you her last, it's a 19 case. I think they're all 19 cases, but,
No, there's only two of them that are.
Your Honor, it is Ashley Newton. She's present.
Dan, would you there we go.
Sorry, just waddling about. I'm doing that to you.
Darian, which case number is Ashley, what's the name?
Newton.
Newton on.
19-2614.
Okay, all right. So let's call that one first. People versus Najee Goodman, case number 19-2614, your appearances.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Darian Fortier on behalf of the people, 283359.
Your Honor, for the record, Jeffrey Bowditch, 45367, appearing on behalf of, and unfortunately not with Mr. Goodman. To my knowledge, Your Honor, he is aware of the date today. We have discussed it. I have no excuse for his absence.
Judge, based on the fact that my file indicates that this is approximately the 6th time that Mr. Goodman has KPS, that people are asking for a bench warrant to be issued.
And just to be clear, you and Mr. Goodman have talked about today's date and time.
Yes, Your Honor.
10,000, 10%.
Thank you, Judge.
Let's go. Case number 4532, incident date October 15, 19. Appearances?
Darian Fortier on behalf of the people.
Your Honor, Jeffrey Bowditch, appearing on behalf of, not with the defense.
Which one are we on, Judge? I apologize.
4532, incident date October 15, 19. Looks like the complainant is Knight.
Pierre Knight.
Yep.
Nope. I don't have that. I have Tanya Oden as a complainant and a Melinda Garvin as a complainant on my other two.
Give me case numbers.
19-3995 for the one,
Okay.
and the other one I don't have a case number because I don't actually have a file. I just have a package discovery packet.
Your Honor, I believe Mr. Knight is an assault and battery with nothing to do with domestic.
So that might be a Jane case. Is it up tomorrow?
I think they're all scheduled today.
I think 3 out of the 4 were assigned.
Oh, then they sent up all 4 files. Okay. They pulled all 4 Goodman files.
I apologize, Judge.
Sorry. So Melinda Garvin is on 20-1187.
No, Delinda Garvin, Your Honor, is 3995.
Correct.
Okay, well,
Date of offense 8/30.
I've got the wrong ROA and complaints on. Okay, so who's on 20-1187?
That is the one with Peter Knight.
I have that listed, Tanya.
Oh, okay. Then that one is mine. That's the one I don't have a file. I just have a discovery packet.
All right,
Tanya Your
Tanya
Honor, is,
Oden.
1187.
Thank you.
Okay, they just switched the ROAs up. All right, so do you have, what are we gonna do on these? I understand you don't have complainants on either one of these?
Judge, I think at this point that people are still asking for a KPS. I don't think that Mr. Goodman should be rewarded after his 7th KPS just because my complaining witness isn't here. He's under a court order. He's got a bond.
Yeah, actually he doesn't. Looks like the bond was already forfeited. All right, I don't disagree with you. Bench warrant will issue on those two.
Thank you. I would note, Judge, I do pride myself on typically being reasonable, but
Yeah, I said, I would have disagreed with you if I did.
thank you. I am,
It's a little added incentive for showing up when you're supposed to, because then sometimes you win.
especially in
All right,
Thank you, Judge, and
Okay,
Your Honor, I'm gonna go see if I
Yep.
can find my 2 o'clock.
And by 2:30, I think Paul has confirmed with me that we are not expecting a victim on my 2:30.
oh, is that the one that somebody called on?
Yeah, they talked with Carol, Breckfast, and they.
She never called me, but I never even got anything you're saying.
Okay. Keep us posted.
Right back, see if I can find out if everybody's got a key that doesn't work.
She said she canceled the doctor's appointment today at 2:30. Maybe she should call the doctor and see if it's coming.
Yeah, no kidding.
Huh?
No kidding. They've changed something, some process downstairs, they've changed it, because this is the fourth file I've had to put an ROA sheet in, because there's nowhere.
I
To write
saw that
anything.
because there wasn't an execution. Do you want me to remind Carol of our stuff?
Just mention it, don't make a big deal out of it.
Oh, I won't. I'll just, that's why I said.
Oh, Brandon Hayes is on Zoom.
Hmm?
Brandon Hayes is on Zoom.
Ah, let me go back to that.
Yeah, please. Mr. Hayes, are you connected?
Recording in progress.
Mr. Hayes, are you connected?
Yes, I am.
Okay, where are you located right now?
Right now, I am at home.
Where at?
I'm at home.
In Southfield?
Yes.
All right, your trial's scheduled live today, so I just sent one of my staff people to go out and get Mr. Bowditch so he can come in and talk to you real quick. Just hang tight.
Okay.
Is your phone number 843-1251?
Yes, it is.
All right.
All right.
Why did Jeff talk to them?
Bring Ms. Fortner with you and you can ask for dismissal.
Oh, thank you, Your Honor.
She's-
She's making one more attempt at the victim. Mr. Hayes,
Yes.
well, we expected to see you live, but through the course of these proceedings, it's been on Zoom, so I can understand the confusion. But the judge is gracious enough to accept this as your appearance because there may not be a complaint. If that be the case, the judge would think about dismissing this without prejudice. So
Okay.
we're waiting a couple minutes. What is your location?
He's in Southfield. I already confirmed
Oh,
that.
all right.
But I do have a good phone number if you need to talk to him.
All right, so let's just, you parked and you're someplace safe?
Yeah.
All right, let's just hang out for a minute or two. Thank you, Your Honor.
Yep. I doubt that. Have you seen this before? The email label? I wonder where that's coming from.
They must have started doing it though.
Well, actually, you know what? I think they're typing it on a piece of paper, or printing it on a piece of paper, and they're taping it on there.
Derek sent you a posting.
Kind of hard to. I mean,
Yeah.
as confusing as everything is. Well, that's kind of my attitude.
Yeah, I'll make sure they go on. And trust that I know whether it's Zoom or I was looking at it and I was thinking.
Well, if it doesn't say on where I wrote it, it's probably live, but I've been trying to put one way or the other so it doesn't just say bench trial.
Well, but I looked at all of them and I was the one that sent out notice. That was mine. The one we had today said Zoom, so I made that one, and I put it in the thing that it was Zoom.
I don't like that state seal up there because I can never see it.
Because
I always got that glare on it. I mean, I know it's there, but
when the lights are off, you know.
they will when the lights off. And I don't even know if that's the case. Can we turn these lights off? I think these are all on.
I don't know.
I think these are all motion sensors. Which is kind of crazy if you think about it. Why there should be somewhere you can turn lights off.
They're automatic, so.
Oh, here they are. Still can't see it. It's daylight.
Yeah, you know, it's the windows up
Yeah.
above you.
It's the clear story windows. I don't think we need those overhead, those big chandeliers on, do we?
I don't,
Today, they were good.
you don't need to lower the lights, the less lights, yeah.
I'm trying to figure out where I could put that though, because I was thinking put it over the TV, you know, over that vent. But I'm not sure I'd like that.
I kind of throws the equipment to kind of off stand, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I love it there. I just wish I could see it.
It's perfect here, it's beautiful.
I was thinking if I lowered it all the way to that feature piece, I still think the top half of the seal would be in the glare. Oh, you know what? I wonder if it was mounted so it wasn't on the wall flat, if it was tilted out. Of course, that looked funny.
I think it would look like it was falling.
Yeah. Even if we moved it all the way up to the top feature strip, it's still, part of it would still be in the glare zone, I think.
It's like it was made for that place.
I know. Yeah.
What about behind you on that?
Well, the only thing is, I was thinking about that this morning. We're gonna do the carved one that matches all the colors there, so maybe I could do it there. Spread the flags out a little bit more.
You want me to spread them out a little bit?
No, that's all right.
I can.
I'm trying to figure out what to do with that. You remember when that hung was at the Lions Court in the old building?
How's that?
That was the carpet. The carpet, that was a custom carpet in the state capitol during the renovations, I think in the sixties. Those lions got a chunk of the carpet in that part of the Cummings Court. So now I've got it.
How's that?
But from up there, all you can see is the glare. But down, I might just leave it there, because down here it's great. Because you're still seeing glare from up there.
I've
Right.
seen it from where I sit too.
The glare shows?
Yeah. Not as bad as you see it.
I think I'll leave it there, because
But-
that really is where it should be. Although it would look good there, because the maroon there would.
Almost anything would be.
I
you
think
could
it
adorn
would.
You know, maybe a more prominent place, like one of these corner walls or something.
Well, Paul suggested right there.
Well, that's really kind of where the seal should go.
Well, the seal's going there. I've got 36-inch
It would
wooden
be
seal,
absolutely
and
appropriate there.
24-inch wooden carved
That's,
seal.
look at the colors
On
and
all three.
that
I mean, that.
maroon
that
in the
actually
center would
deserves-
go good with
You
that.
know, you talk about speaking justice.
This is kind of like, to me, that looks like a burnt orange
I
right there.
have double seal. You.
But if you, the thing is that too, I think a lot of the people can't see it because their back is to it. That's, I just thought of that just now. And then the people in the gallery can't see it because it's,
And they just finished, that ladder that I used to do that has been sitting in the salad port since I did that, and they just finally picked it up.
of course, because now you're thinking about moving it.
Doesn't have to be today. I'll wait until we get the wooden seal up and then I'll decide.
Wait till what?
I get the wooden ones up and I'll decide if I want to double.
It's a beautiful piece and people should see it. You wouldn't be able to look at it though. One thing.
That's all right.
But the whole court could,
Let's see her until I walk out.
here you go. The whole courtroom would be able to see it. And they might be able to see it too on Zoom.
Yeah, they would. Well. They'll be able to see part of it. Of course, we can change the camera angles.
The only problem with moving it down there is I'd be afraid to clean the six buck off or something.
No, it's pretty heavy, so it hangs on that cable pretty hard. It'd be hard to knock down. Come on, kids. I told Marianne I wish I would have quizzed him a little bit more on the story, like how did he get his hands on it? Because she didn't remember.
That's a unique,
Yeah,
beautiful.
yeah, and the
piece.
worst part about it is there's nobody, if you could ask one of Bill's contemporaries, they might remember the,
Yeah.
another attorney from that era.
I think most of them are gone.
Yeah.
It's like, us keeping that old microwave, I know, I had asked for that new one, it's been free, and said, go get it, we'll be a purchase. I just didn't have the heart to.
It still works.
I know. I did not have the heart to replace it.
gave Darian the Zoom number. I typed a 6 when it should have been a 5. That's why I had trouble with it. Oh, come on, kids.
I typed up the instructions that.
To get out here.
So I can understand nobody else would be able to. But I typed them up for you to set up the courtroom in the morning.
Ready to call case?
Your Honor, we need a sidelight. Before we involve anything else.
Do they consistently think that? I think it just must be the tone of my voice.
No, I wouldn't drag that across.
All right, people versus Eric Baker, appearances, please.
Your Honor, it would be Brandon Hayes.
Oh, I'm sorry, Brandon. I've got Eric Baker.
That's
Wrong
the
file.
231 judges there.
All right, people versus Brandon Hayes.
Gary and Fortier on behalf of the people, C83359.
Your Honor, for the record, Jeffrey Bowden, appearing on behalf of and with Mr. Hayes, who is on Zoom, and with our apologies to the court.
Mr. Hayes, you can hear everybody? You're muted. Okay, thumbs up. if you can hear us. You're good. Go ahead.
Judge, at this time, I reached out to the complaining witness in this case to see if she still wished to proceed and if she was on her way, at which point she indicated to me that she wasn't served a subpoena because she's been out of town. At which point I asked her about potentially zooming on. She, what I believe, hung up on me when I've attempted to call her back now probably 5 times, and she hasn't answered. So the people would ask for an adjournment, as she did indicate that she was wanting to go forward, and that the reason that she wasn't served with a subpoena is because she's been out of town.
Your Honor, once again, for the record, this case has been going on. I don't know how long she was out of town, but I think we set this trial maybe back as far as April.
May, actually, I think April 27th, I did send subpoenas to my officer in charge on May 4th.
Yep.
Your Honor, we would ask for a dismissal. Understanding it would be dismissal without prejudice, and once the prosecutor straightens everything out, they could be filed.
All right, grant the defense motion. Mr. Hayes, this is dismissed without prejudice. That means it could be refiled. I've got a $200 bond. Did you post that or somebody post for you?
Somebody posted it for me.
All right. That somebody is going to get 90% of that bond returned to them.
Okay. And how do they get it? Through mail?
Correct. Any questions for Mr. Bowditch, Mr. Hayes?
No.
All right, you're all set. You can remove yourself from that meeting.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Did you notice a couple times I was getting an echo?
Yes, have
It didn't do it all morning.
Thank you.
And it's not doing it now, so it must have been something on his.
But they don't think I'm gonna make it.
Like somehow I was coming out so loud when I talked to him, it was coming back to us maybe?
Can't get in.
You're twins.
No.
It came right back
The
to us.
doctor doesn't think I'm gonna make it that far, because the baby is measuring very large.
My fault. Hold on. I wish one every.
I mean, I think I would have been okay with it, it's like, then just one and done, you know?
Well, you never have to babysit. All you have to do is referee.
This guy, now his dad died.
But anyway,
And
that's
after dad died?
No, that's the one.
a big, healthy, bouncing baby.
I don't want a big baby though, I want a normal size baby,
But he's on 101.
an average size baby.
Honey, you don't look like you're retaining much water. This might be a big baby. Was your husband?
Not that I know of.
No, he was super early, he was only 4 pounds.
Stipulation, especially the day before.
And I was only 6 something,
That's what.
so.
And tell him I want some documentation about the
My
dead.
first
Says there's no call on 101.
Oh, okay.
his mother
And
was
Heather,
arguing.
if he called back, he needs a stipulation, and his defendant better have some documentation that he was at a funeral tomorrow.
Okay.
Heather, you want?
Yeah, I have 2 cousins. that
Yeah, I'll
live
take
in
mine.
The master key, let's go file like everything on my sister's money.
It's in there. I mean, my dad was 6, 7.
Does it do 3?
My little
Will it
brother
do
is
3?
6'5".
I have tried to,
So.
but I guess especially on my kids.
The biggest boy in
Yeah,
the
it's gonna be
county.
huge, right?
But the master won't do it.
But it's not, I don't know what it is.
Start saving your money.
The acoustics are really bad.
No,
in
they're
here.
gonna get those football
So
scouts.
I told her this morning, some of the people that were on Zoom, their voices echoed and some didn't.
That's weird.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
Check number 3.
Baker scheduled at 2:30, right?
Yes.
Hey, Dan.
Gwen just texted me and said someone, on 2:30 is just checking in.
These can go to Mackenzie for bench warrants.
If that one, Judge, I don't have an issue calling early because I just got a voicemail from her confirming that she really wasn't showing up and
Okay.
she didn't want to go for it.
Thank you. So let's see if we get Mr. Baker show up.
Leanna Belton's supposed to be sick. That's when Teresa told us this morning. Leanna would be here for it.
Okay, thank you.
She said I told her to call her doctor to try to make that appointment.
No, he's
They already filled
literally
it.
I knew, they put me on hold for like 15 minutes when I called originally. And so I knew the day was gonna be busy. So I knew as soon as I was like, oh, I'm gonna make it, they were gonna have to slip somebody right in there. Cause he's always been consistently running like a half hour.
That drives me nuts too. Professionals that do that. It's like, what do you mean? My time's not worth anything? You gave me a 12 o'clock appointment. I don't expect to be called in at 12:45. I expect to be called in at 12. Just tighten up your procedures.
Everybody I've ever gone to is that way.
Yeah, but that's because we put up with it.
Except I have to say, my.
Okay, hold on a minute. Belcher didn't know she had something today.
Is she on Zoom or?
I just sent her a text that said we need you and the defendant.
Tell her to call me. Or give me her number and I'll call her. Tell her I'll call her.
Well, let's just call her right now. It should go through your prosecutor. Yep, Josh. Yep, Josh. Yep, okay. Mr. Baker, can you hear me?
Cologuard is right for you. Or visit requestcologuard.com. Online. Excellent. Hi. Cologuard. Prescription colon cancer screening option.
Mr. Baker, can you hear me?
All right, I can hear you now.
All right,
Hello?
Mr. Baker, your trial scheduled at 2:30 live. Where are you at right now?
I'm in Detroit on Woodward and
Okay.
the Boulevard.
All right. Let's see, we might be able to take care of something. Don't go away. Just bear with me. Just hang out where you're at.
Hold on.
Did you
See
hear
if I
me?
can go
Just
back to my
hang
camera.
tight for a minute.
Hold on, I put that on by mistake.
Can you hear me? Just hang tight for a minute.
Oh, here we go.
Okay, since Prime Minister's office is gone, he's gone now. You're not gonna use him. Why is it talking to the prosecutor?
Hello?
All right, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
All right, just hang tight for a minute. We're gonna see if we can't take care of something while you're on Zoom.
Okay.
Hey, Jeff, we got Mr. Baker on Zoom too, so we just need Darian to come in here and tell us that she's not gonna have a complainant.
Yes, Your Honor, she's speaking with the witness as
Yep.
you suggested.
That's fine.
I'll bring her right in.
Don't worry about it, we got him. So what do we have today? 3 trials? And we dismissed,
Well, one had, no, we had, yeah, 3,
and dismissed all of them because the complainants don't want to do anything or didn't show up.
except for the one.
Yeah, but the complainant didn't show up for that either.
The one that the plaintiff didn't show up, was dismissed.
No, Cooley. There was no complainant here. Two of the 3, there was no complainant here, and she said Goodman. Yeah. So, yeah. So one of his showed up, 2 of his didn't. I was keeping track of that this morning, and I sent it out with that note from Mackenzie. Do you know what her extension is? Mackenzie?
I got it in my office.
You know what? I need one of those out here. I should have one of those.
All right, I'll make you a copy and I'll put it out. I do have it in my office. And if you want, I'll put in the NDS.
Yeah, that's nice too.
Yeah, you can make a copy of that.
Yeah, if you don't mind.
Before she's.
Yeah.
I'm on pause though, so I'll be right back.
Mackenzie, dear, would you call courtroom number 2, please? Hello. Oh, okay, well, I sent down to Dan, or with Dan, I sent down my bench warrants from today, and there's some notes on the docket, and I want to know what the note says. If you can find that. Yeah, so the failed to appear bench warrant stack has the docket on it with the failed to appears highlighted, and then at the top of it, I wrote how many files we dismissed because there was no complaint. And I want to know how many files there were. I think it was 5. I'm just checking that out. Thanks.
Your Honor,
Yes.
would you mind can I speak with this gentleman in your absence?
Oh, are you
Like a
guys?
sidebar?
Why don't I give you his phone number?
Whatever you're comfortable.
Yeah, let's do that because we're live streaming and everything else. It's complicated to do that.
All right.
All right, well, you're doing that, Mr. Bowden. I'm gonna get that. Mr. Wiley.
All right, so Mr. Baker, can you hear me? Mr. Baker, can you hear me? What the hell? Mr. Baker. Mr. Baker.
Oh, okay.
All right. Mr. Baker, is your phone number 330-4041?
No.
Give me your number. We're going to have the attorney call you.
734 286 8251.
Last 4 numbers again.
8251.
All right. Thank you.
I'm calling right now.
Thanks.
This is
Yep.
NBS.
Perfect. Is that Marlisa?
Yeah. Fine, no CB or.
Yep. Thank you. I do.
Yeah, somebody was calling me. I apologize.
Yeah, Mr. Baker, that's the court-appointed attorney calling you.
Oh, I hung up on him.
Yeah. Hurt my feelings. I'm calling you again. Mr. Baker. Hung up on me. Hurt my feelings.
The new patio furniture's here.
I know. I know, but oh, they're the other. You have the same December? Yeah, okay. He'll be 69 in March.
Medicare.
Yeah, I did get all kinds of stuff.
Oh, yeah. That's how I get it out.
Okay, Dan. They pulled that windfall tax.
Yeah. They sure did. $229 a month, I did.
How much did they pay? How much you're supposed to get,
Supposed to get about 600.
and then that's, they can't, since 2018, they can't take more than 440 something a month out of yours. I'm supposed to get like 1,200. So they can't take more than that. And right now, they're trying to do away with that. Rick was telling me about that.
Well, right now,
He
it's
said,
29 a month.
he said, yeah.
Right now, it's 229 a month, but when I start, going on Medicare Part B, I don't have that yet, because I'm getting, most of the regular Medicare Part B, they're gonna take, 148 cents out of that, so that, about $60 a month. Isn't that nice? They want me to double dip, bring them a break back. I'm gonna go get her, so, I don't know.
Yeah, Rick thinks he is. We've done, we've paid off. And, we've got our house paid. Every month he puts an extra 1,000.
Bad move.
Not on the house, I'm just on the cars.
Still bad move.
Why?
Because what's your investment account making you right now?
What's what?
Your investment money, the money you've got investment, what are you making out? Annually, you're making at least 10% on it.
I'm not. I'm not.
Well, if you're not making at least 10%, you need a new investment guide. And none of those loans you're paying off early, are you paying anywhere near 10% on? So, for example, I'm paying 3% for my truck loan. I don't have a single account that guy's not making at least 12% on me every year. So why would I use my money to buy a car when I can borrow their money at 3% and invest my money at 12%? Doesn't make sense. Seriously. And put some of your money in an investment where you can get it out without penalties. So if something comes up, you can cash out. But it just, like paying off a house early, other than the peace of mind. I understand why people would do that. But there's no reason to rush to pay your house off if you're borrowing money on your house at 3%.
Well, that's one thing he said, we're never
Yeah.
gonna pay the house off early because that's something that's helping us keep it
Yeah.
down. But.
I mean, sit on the cash in the bank, so if something happens, you can pay the house off and be done with it, but.
Well, that's what, honestly, he does really good with that. The guy that we go to said, when I retire, that we're really gonna be just fine. Cause I have my MERS, and then I have my, oh, what do they call that? Annuity, kind of. Deferred
Right. Deferred
compensation.
comp.
I have that, Rick has IRAs, he has his pension, so. And he still puts into his IRAs and that kind of stuff. He puts a lot into that. The only thing he wanted to do was make sure that we didn't have any hard payments or little payments. You know, because when
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying, why?
because after I don't know how much I'm gonna get from Social Security because of the windfall. And they won't tell you until you actually.
Yeah, but then you pay off the car then? Seriously, check into your investment accounts and they're all doing way more than the interest you pay. And you guys got good credit. You're not paying 12%, 14% on a car loan. You've got single digit car loans, I'm sure.
He does put a lot of extra into the, like the IRAs.
Right.
And I do put extra into my per pump. That's one thing, we do that.
Come on, Jeff.
What's he doing, talking to me?
I don't know why. All I need to do is come in here and say, motion to dismiss. Are we ready?
It's gonna be dismissal without prejudice.
I lost Mr. Baker now. He hung up on Zoom when he took your call. Did you tell him to Zoom back in?
I didn't know he left Zoom, Your Honor. I told him to stay on. Your Honor, I can call him.
Got him.
Hello?
Mr. Baker, this is 34th District Court. I've got you on my speakerphone in the courtroom. Understood?
Yes, sir.
All right. Appearances, please.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Darian Fort here on behalf of the people, P83359.
Your Honor, for the record, Jeffrey Bowditch appearing on behalf of, and with Mr. Baker in place of the attorney of record, Ms. Belcher, with Mr. Baker's permission.
And today's date time's up for bench trial. Ms. Fortier?
Judge, the complaining witness in this case, Elise, A-L-Y-S-E, last name Reed, R-E-E-D, has failed to appear. She did contact the court earlier today and indicate at that time that she did not want to go forward. She did not want to press charges. She did also leave a voicemail on my office phone saying the same. She did not show up. Without Ms. Reed, the people are unable to proceed.
Mr. Bowditch?
Your Honor, at this time, we wish dismissal of charges.
All right, sir, I am going to dismiss these charges without prejudice. That means the prosecutor's office could refile. Do you understand that?
You said the prosecutor office, they filed me by that.
They could refile, correct. Understood?
I don't understand that, like, under what ground?
Under the grounds that I cannot dismiss it with prejudice today because we have not impaneled the jury or called a witness. So the only way I can dismiss it today is without prejudice. I will tell you this. I've done probably 100 of these dismissals in the last 4 or 5 months, and I've yet to see one of them refiled.
Okay.
So I have to tell you that legally they could refile. The chances of that happening are slim to none.
Okay, yeah, I'm just trying to learn this process.
Yeah, I got you. Y'all set?
Yes, sir.
Enjoy your day.
Hey, excuse, sir.
Yes.
And I just want to make a matter of record that, I think the other person, Mr. Wilder, I think that was saying that I have, nothing personal against him. And I would not, I'm saying, dare try to cause him trouble at his home, you know, but, I just want to make a matter of record since he contacted the court and that was his sole purpose, was just to keep me from his house. You know, that was kind of inappropriate for this case.
You're on the record.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else, sir?
No, thank you.
Judge, I would just note, before you let Mr. Baker go, that Mr. Wiley actually, based on what he's telling me, did observe the assault. So just for a response to Mr. Baker's comment.
Got it. All right, Mr. Baker, enjoy your evening.
Was it something I needed to hear or?
Oh, she just said that she talked to Mr. Wiley. Mr. Wiley was here, the prosecutor we're talking about. She spoke to Mr. Wiley, and Mr. Wiley said he witnessed what went on between you and the complainant. That's why he showed up today. I did finish.
I cut you off. You said Mr. Watson, he was talking about her stepdad.
Mr. Wiley, I think the guy's name is. I don't know whose stepdad he is, but the witness that showed up today with his last name was Wiley.
Oh, okay.
All right?
Yeah, okay. I heard you say prosecutor, and it threw me off.
Yeah, the prosecutor was the one that was speaking that you said you could not hear.
Oh, okay.
Okay?
Oh, okay.
All right, you all good?
Yep, yes, sir.
Enjoy your evening. All right, thank you. That's it.
Thanks, Judge. You're doing a good day.
I'm gonna leave up here, Paula. You too.
You be careful. It's Judge Martin tomorrow, right?
No, me.
Oh, it's you. Okay. See you guys tomorrow.
Yes, you will.
Well, I only have one, so I won't see you for very long.
There's no reason not to shut the screen down, is there?
Oh, I'll show, no, here, I'll show you how to do it.
Is Is there something other than just shutting down?
You don't have to shut that down at all.
Oh, okay.
You come
Oh,
over
it's that little
here
guy. Yeah,
and it says exit.
yeah,
Yes.
He